I mean, it means the exact same thing it's been meaning for like the past weeks. So, yeah. I mean, this basket, this is what my dream was. To play, like, to make the basket on that floor. But I knew that it was, like, to move the game to the Centoff Center was the right thing to do. Because to raise awareness and stuff. But this was my dream, to score on this floor. And it felt amazing. And it felt, it's just my dream. And I felt so good.
What emotions were running through your head when you were stretching out, getting ready? I saw you getting ready and doing stretches. What was going through your head?
I was surprised because I'm like pumped with energy right now, and I don't know where it came from, but I was just so excited and ready to score. I was ready for that basket.
You made about 4 layups in warm-ups, and it seemed like the rest of your team was feeling energized by you. Did you feel energized by their response to you?
Yeah, I try to lift up my team and energize them as much as I can. And I mean, I felt energized today, and I was just shocked at how energized I was. I was so ready to score that basket on that floor.
Congratulations! You've made millions of dollars. I mean, and you're going for $1 million. You made hundreds of thousands, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what's next?
What's next?
Yep.
I'm hanging out with my family.
But I mean, another basket maybe?
Maybe. I don't know. You never know with TMPG. I mean, one day I'm up and walking, and the next day I'm like feeling terrible and on the couch. So it's a toss-up. You never know.
At what point this morning did you feel like, I'm going to play some basketball today? Because I know it wasn't.
When I got up this morning, I was not feeling good because I didn't sleep at all last night. I had a good, like, solid 4 hours of sleep, and then I woke up at 4 o'clock and just couldn't go back to sleep, even with sleeping pills to help, like melatonin and Ativan. That didn't knock me out, so.
What was it like looking out in the stands today, seeing all those T-shirts, all the people, standing ovation? What feelings were going through your head?
Just, I mean, I'm kind of overwhelmed with the support, and it just really, it touches my heart, and I'm so happy that, like, I'm able to touch everybody else's hearts, and that's what, it just makes everything so much more special. It makes that basket more special.
What was it like being out with the girls again today, getting to sit on the bench, getting to be out there on the court with them?
It's just like another day with my team. It's just an average day with my team. I'm always with my team, and they always make me feel better. Like when I'm having a bad day and I don't even want to go to practice, and then I get there and it gives me energy. Being around people that I care about and that care about me.
And the first game was such a big event, with everything else going on that day at Xavier and things. Did this day make you feel like I'm just a college basketball player at Mount St. Joe a little bit more?
This day made me feel like I was just so ready to score this basket. This has been my dream for like months. Because when I was when I accepted to be on the team, I told them to hold, I was on the Mounts team if you hold that number 22 for me, and they told me it was my jersey, okay, it's yours. And as soon as I was accepted, it's just always been my dream to score on this court.
What were your emotions when the coach was giving you the jersey? He got teary-eyed. How did that feel?
There's a baby. He always cries. He was making me tear up. What was the question again?
Just what emotions were going through your head when you saw him tearing up and coming to get you the jersey?
I was overwhelmed with love. The love my team has for me and how much he loves me. He's like another dad. And my team's like an extension of my actual family. And the gym is another home to me. It's like a second home.
Did you plan on smacking the floor, or was that kind of a spur of the moment thing when you were walking past half court?
I didn't know what I was gonna do. The morning, this morning and stuff, I was just like, man, what am I gonna do after I score the basket? Because Bear and my father didn't want me running because my legs were unstable and stuff. But it's just muscle memory to keep going and keep playing. And I couldn't just stand back there. And I had to run to the middle of the court because that's it's the picture of the Mounts, like, mascot, and gotta give it a kiss.
For someone who hasn't seen your story, I don't know if there is anybody that hasn't seen your story yet, but if there is, what kind of challenge would you issue to that person to maybe take action and do something to help you out?
Yeah, I challenge everybody to find a blessing in every moment. Like, even the moments that you're feeling down and bad, there's something good in every moment. And everybody needs to search for that and fight for that. And it's easier to like lift yourself back up when you're fighting for others. Like, for me, it's easier. That's what keeps me going, is fighting for others and knowing that I'm fighting for little kids and they don't have a voice and I'm being their voice.
During halftime, I think she was an 8th grader, she came out and gave a $500 check. What does that feel like to have young kids like that wanting to go out and do the layups for Lauren and stuff like that?
It's just, it makes me feel good because I've always tried to be the best role model I can be. I've always done little girls basketball camps and soccer camps, and I've always just known that people look up to me, so I've always tried to set a good example and be the best person I can be. And now I'm like it's even wider, like even more kids are following me and being inspired and, you know, never giving up and chasing their dreams, and it's just, I love it. Like, I love being a teacher for them
Is
and a
that,
role model.
is that the silver lining, would you say?
Yeah, it's like the silver lining. It makes me feel like a superhero when all the little kids are just looking up to me.
Everyone we talked to in the audience came to see you, came because they're inspired by you. All kinds of grown-ups and kids. What's that like?
It's crazy that they're all there for me because, I mean, I don't want them to be there for me. I want them to be there for DIPG and like making donations for research because nobody knows anything about DIPG. And when I was diagnosed, nobody knew anything. Like, nobody's even heard of DIPG. They're like, if you go up and talk about it, people are like, what is that? You know? And now people know about it. And that just makes me happy because I remember when I was first diagnosed, I remember thinking, I don't want to be just another statistic on a piece of paper in the end, because that's what the little kids are becoming. And they don't get to live their lives. And it's just, that's like the saddest part for me because, I mean, their families have to go through that. Like, parents, can you imagine losing your child and not having them live their life to the fullest? And that's why you gotta live in every moment and find the blessings, which are the people you love, and to realize that material items, no material item can compare to the value of the loved ones, the time that you spend with your loved ones.
How old were you when you first started playing basketball?
I was, I don't know my age. I was in middle school. I was in 6th grade.
Was it 6th grade? Wow, nice.
I think we're good.
Okay.
Thanks, Amanda.
Thank you, Lauren.